If you're looking for a deal on smartwatches or wireless headphones, look no further than the description box. Go down there, click the link. I got you. What's good and what up? It's your brother Sam and here at Viral Hip Hop News. Do me a favor, family, before we get started with the content. Y'all know what to do. Go up the top and hit that like button. Alright, so Micheal Smith recently sat down with James Andrew Miller's latest Orgins podcast where he talked about his relationship with ESPN, the SC6 project, Jemele Hill stepping down from her seat as co-host of the show and gaining a new job with the Undefeated, and why everything seemingly went the way it went. Now, during the podcast, Micheal went on to say ESPN completely abandoned the original plans for the show, which was supposed to be Micheal and Jamele on their opinions and their chemistry instead of muting the two hosts. Smith went on to add, "We knew we were going to get shut out of the gate, but we weren't built to take it." He then went on to explain, "There was a time we weren't even talking to each other on air anymore. Like, no more. Micheal and Jamele, not less, not here and there. No more Micheal and Jamele talking. No more of their commentary. It's strictly live shots and analysts." That's what pissed me off so much. I'm like, so wait a second. You all acknowledge that one of the strengths we have going for us as the show is Micheal and Jamele's chemistry, but Micheal and Jamele don't fucking talk to each other? How does that make sense? We knew we were going to take shit out of the gate, but we weren't built to take it. Immediately, we started pushing the panic button instead of saying, no, this is the vision of the show. This is what we're doing. This show is about Micheal and Jamele, their opinions and their chemistry, and they're going to do SportsCenter their way. Instead of sticking to that vision, we immediately tried to merge two things. It was very frustrating. They got what they wanted, which was Micheal and Micheal being muted, and that's what frustrated the shit out of us. Now, let me say, when they went from his and hers, and they made the announcement that they would be taking over the 6 o'clock slot on ESPN to change it from SportsCenter to SC6, I was very skeptical of it to begin with, giving their personality and giving their chemistry on how they were on his and hers. It kind of, in my opinion, fit a nice slot right after First Take, where there was a little more cut-edge kind of television going on during the daytime, where 6 o'clock, the primetime spot, they were obviously going to keep things a little more popcorn, a little more bubblegum for their mainstream, quote-unquote, you-know-what, watchers. So when they put Jamele and Micheal on, and they said they're going to let them do what they want, they're going to have a whole new original show doing their thing, and you've seen the optimism in the two commentators' eyes and their faces, it immediately raised skepticism in my eyes, because I'm like, there's no way ESPN and Disney, ABC, is going to allow them to go on here and express their views the way they did. Now, when it first began, yeah, you started seeing the chemistry, everything started going as planned, and then once Jamele started getting on Twitter and really showing how she felt and going in on Trump and going in on issues socially and really bringing that to the forefront, really giving her true feeling and opinion like she thought that she could, given the platform she was on, they immediately shut that shit down, because that's not what they wanted. Plans got changed, scripteds got cut, and we all know why that was. I don't know why Micheal Smith and Jemele Hill weren't intelligent enough to realize that. They're both two very intelligent people who obviously wear their emotion on their sleeve. We could see that day by day on television, through their tweets, through their interviews like this one we just read. They wear their emotion on their sleeve, so to be blindsided the way that they were, it seemed like, or to be muted and not to have that prepared, not to be ready for it, to say that they weren't built for it, I mean, I can definitely understand, but it does seem like something that they would have been prepared for, given their platform, given where they worked, and given just the complexity of the age that we live in nowadays. You would think that two prominent, strong black people on television would know they're not going to be able to express their voice on that platform the way that they truly, truly want to. If I can give my honest opinion, I really didn't feel like the 6 o'clock spot at SportsCenter really fit their style and their chemistry anyway, no matter what kind of issues they were going to bring on. They had the little parody shows, they did the movies. They were definitely a nice little duo, definitely comical, but his or hers was something more that fit their style, fit their speed, and there was nothing wrong with that. They could have made his or hers their own, made it dope, and turned it into something, turned it into a podcast. It could have blossomed into something better, but they went and took a chance. You can't be mad at them for taking the #1 spot and slot on SportsCenter at the time, the 6 o'clock SportsCenter, and giving it a shot. Hopefully that they grow from this. With every failure comes another opportunity. Hopefully they can get back and get a little more raw and a little more honest and do a little more what they want to do, you know what I mean, freely, without the handcuff of someone telling them what to do. Y'all know y'all just heard this here first. Leave a comment in the comment section, let me know what y'all think of Jemele Hill and Micheal Smith's feelings towards SportsCenter, ESPN, and the whole SC6 situation. Also, right down there, you'll see links in the description box for our Twitter homepage and our brand new website, hiphopun.com, sponsored by Hip Hop News Uncensored own. Oh God, shout out to that brother. We dropping information about it daily over there. Go check us out. Always trying to keep it raw, real, uncut for y'all. Until next time, until next story, this is Viral Hip Hop News, and we are out of here. Peace.
Feeling to be winning. What a feeling! Feeling to be. The feeling to be. Oh, what a wonderful feeling. Think we made it. The feeling to be winning.